Coming out of that timeout at I think 25.3 seconds left, something like that, Ariel came out and kind of drove to the left side, got that quick shut off. What were you hoping for? Did you guys want to go that fast?
Yeah, we were down, right? We were down two.
Down to.
Yeah, no, we wanted to go. You don't want to hold it for the last one when you're down. You want to give yourself more chances to score. If it was a tie game, we would have held it. So we wanted to go. She got to her spot going left, got a pretty good look. We missed a few down the stretch. So hell of a game, back and forth. A lot of great shooters on display. Two teams playing their hearts out. I know the standings are what they are, but they don't look like two bad basketball teams to me out there tonight.
I know you guys weren't able to get over the hunch down the stretch, but overall, how did you feel you guys closed in general that last 5 minutes or so?
I thought we did a pretty good job. Defensively, I didn't think we had maybe one breakdown with 4 or 5 minutes to go, and Kelsey Mitchell got the three in front of our bench. After that, I thought we were pretty solid. We challenged that one play. I have to watch that one back. No, I mean, we just missed a few shots. Missed a few shots at the end. Ariel got to her pull up. Julie got an open three, I think, on the far corner. They made one or two more than us.
Eric, first quarter a little bit rough this time. What kind of went wrong there, and what do you think, helped you guys? It seemed like you were able to respond maybe a little bit quicker and kind of chip away throughout the game. What do you see as far as kind of the response?
We looked a little bit stuck in mud in transition. I don't know if, and honestly, I thought they looked like a team that had finally had a few days off and got some practice. They were out of the blocks quick. Took us a minute to get into the game, but I thought it was good poise just to kind of chip away. Once we took away their easy run out transition, we were a lot better.
And then, Steph with 19 points, what'd you like from her tonight? And then just overall, what are some things that she brings on the court in the locker room that maybe we don't see?
I mean, she's smart for one. She's smart. She understands what's happening in the game and what coverages the team's playing and how they're matching up. Shoots the ball. She made a couple tonight off of tough passes where she had to reach down and still be able to knock it down. Thought she did a good job on Aaliyah Boston. That's not an easy matchup, and then to have the legs at the other end to make shots. No, that was a veteran performance for sure.
Eric, you mostly had Carly and Dee on Caitlin tonight. Could you maybe explain some of your rationale and how you guys are trying to cover her?
Just a little bit more size. I think we did a pretty good job one-on-one. They started running her off more screens. And that's a little tougher. Didi's big, trying to navigate all those screens. I thought we did a pretty good job one-on-one. Ariel took a turn on her down the stretch too, trying to keep Ariel out of foul trouble a little bit early in the game. Hey, she makes a tough shot. We forced her into 8 turnovers, but she made some tough ass shots. So credit to Caitlin.
And sold out last night, but you sold out tonight too, over 20,000 in attendance. What does that say about the health of the sport right now? And then also how your team responded to being in this type of environment and all the hubbub of these two games?
It's awesome. I think people that came to watch us tonight, I heard a lot of Indiana cheers early on, or Caitlin cheers, but I heard a lot of people behind the Mystics tonight too. And I think they got behind our team. I think they liked the way we played, how hard we competed. It's good. I mean, I hope this kind of becomes the norm. Big crowd Friday night, 2 teams going at it, big time players making big time plays. It's what a lot of us in this sport have, wanted to see happen, and it's great to see it happen in front of our eyes.
Yeah, Coach. Largest WNBA crowd since 2007, I believe, and just kind of going off that and the attention. You see now PTI's first topic, ESPN everywhere. Just seeing this from afar and up close, just what has been sort of, not surreal is the right word, but has it been encouraging to kind of see kind of the growth of the sport kind of reach this point so far?
For sure, encouraging. I don't know about surreal, because I've been in enough of the college game scouting and stuff where you've kind of seen it build over the years. I mean, not to go all historical, but I was at Iowa when, went to Iowa for tournament games when it was Megan Gustafson and Kathleen Doyle, and that place was rocking. So we've seen this now build with a few different programs. South Carolina over the years, I lived in Connecticut. So you see this build. I think what we're seeing now is it transfer when those players come into our league. And that's credit to the players that have been in our league, the people that have fought behind the scenes in newsrooms and media networks and all that stuff to build it. The people that advocated for it wasn't as popular. And so I'm hoping those people, many of them know who they are, get some satisfaction from all this.
Coach, you mentioned earlier about the matchups on Caitlin. She had tied her career high, and throughout the game, we saw triple double teams and sometimes a little bit of triple teams. Can you talk a little bit of just the impact that she had on today's game, and even through those tough matchups that you were able to put on her?
Yeah, I mean, she made 7 threes and she makes, pretty good decisions with the ball. She looked like somebody that had her shooting legs back a little bit. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that she can make shots. They had a brutal schedule, not just who they played, but the amount of games. And, I know she had 30. We had to foul her a couple times at the end, but she had kind of 2 hot streaks in the game. And otherwise, I thought we made it tough and we showed a lot of hands and we deflected passes. She made them. She misses 1 or 2 of those step backs and it's a different story.
And in the first half, the Fever shot around like 60% in the first quarter. I'm sorry. In the second half, different story. A lot of defensive rotation on your side. What happened in that halftime locker room that led to the defensive effort in the second?
I think it probably happened, near the end of the first quarter, to be honest. We stopped. 1, we took better care of the ball, and 2, we started getting back in transition defense. I think they had 16 points in the paint in the first quarter and 8 the rest of the game. But probably 10 or 12 of those were just runouts off our misses or turnovers. So, the 2 sides of the ball are very linked for us. We have to be good at one end so we can be good at the other end.
Eric, we've had a couple questions about the atmosphere tonight, the big crowds and all that coming downtown. I know there's a lot of people who get involved in making the moves and stuff like that. But do you have a vote, and how would you vote it to get more games down here or
Oh yeah, that's way above my pay grade. I mean, who wouldn't want to play like that? I mean, who wouldn't want to experience that? So, our ownership in the city and everybody else, I'll leave that to them. But, clearly there's already an appetite for it. So, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to play in front of that?
That's all the time we have. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.